Say hello to my little friend. It's called Palo Santo. Welcome to your next part in our psychic investigative read. I'm like a little tongue tied now. I think the edible's kicking in. Oh, yeah. Your girl loves her edibles. And look at these guys. They're on sale. I have 50 of them. They're not on sale. They are for sale. They are not. So they're these little crows that are meant for protection, and they work. I can put them on. I can make a charm bracelet out of it. I can do earrings. I love it because they will crack on you. Like they will come apart. Anything anybody knows anything about protection magic or amulets or anything like that, like they will break on you if because they're protecting you, right? So I have these. I have multiple pairs of them, and now I've got a somewhat a limited edition, but it's going to be kind of like the first phase, and then I'll have my TikTok shop demise. Why did I say demise? Oh, that's interesting. TikTok and demise. Why did that come out? Because I wouldn't say demise. I was going to say like conquer it. Oh, and I'm picking up. Oh my goodness. So we're already in the energy. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Mara. I'm a professional psychic medium, criminal profiler, and master card divinator. We are here for a reading. If you want to tune into the first, it's kind of going to give you a background on just how the cards work and how I work and a little bit of my personality. And if you enjoy that, you should go back. If I remember, I'll like link it in the ends cards. But right now, we are talking about sloppy execution versus perfect planning. So the fact that I am here and getting the content out instead of planning it. Well, I don't plan my reads, but I have to be in a good mental space, right? And I've been getting because of the retrogrades, right? We're in a Saturn and Mercury retrograde. Like you gotta get your shit together, right? Like and let the astrological weather like do its like I like to ride the wave. I don't like to go against the grain, right? So that's why you may not see me for a couple months because I'm like getting shit done so that when the wave crashes, I'm like already surfing on top of it. Right now, the wave is crashing because the retrogrades. I mean, a Saturn retrograde on top of a Mercury retrograde on top of a Uranus and a Pluto. Like these are really, really big transits. That's why everything in the sky is falling down, including oh the Donald. So I've never been worried about that man. Like he is a it's gonna go deep. I can tell you that. I can't tell you any more than that, but it's deep. Hmm. Deeper than Epstein, probably, and that's pretty bad. So we have a couple, and we are doing an excavation read, and so we've got the little owl versus the I can't even believe the oyster in reverse, the Eastern oyster. I must give maybe some Eastern star vibes. I thought that was only the feminines. I thought Eastern stars were the female masons, but it could be like I don't know something like a coven or a church or a combination of both. I don't know, maybe a motorcycle club. So I there is an unfair advantage because I do have a lot of knowledge in here, but like when I get into flow, which I'm already starting to get into, that like so I'm a dot connector. This is what we do as readers or psychics. I don't know about regular readers because I do call it card divination when I'm doing this. I like to call it card interpretation when I'm working, excuse me, in like the LinkedIn situation when I'm working with corporate, eventually with traders, oh that good stuff, right? I'm going to be using I use a different language. They call it code switching. I learned that and I was like, oh, I've been doing that my entire life. Like I talk real good when it's so funny when I was a flight attendant, people are like, you're not from here, but I would like have the intonation, like I pick up accents and then I start speaking like a little bit of a parrot. And so that's why everybody's like, what's that accent from? It's like, well, I've lived a lot of places, but then also flying all over the country, like to Nashville, right? For like 6 months, like 3 times a week. You're going to pick some stuff up, right? Or going to San Diego, right? And then all of a sudden it cuts a little bit of the Nashville off. So everybody's like, where's you from? You know, Minnesota. You'll hear that like, oh, well, I lived with a bunch of Canadians for a while. It was like 6 months, but like I can't get the oh out of, and then Minnesota, right? So you'll hear those things, and it's just everything that I've, an amalgamation. I know. I know it pisses y'all off, but if you would look into the statistics of how much just learning more vocabulary increases your because it like increases your first of all neuroplasticity, right? And I'm all about that here. Everybody thinks I'm tapping into these, you know what I mean, and hexing people and hopping on one foot and bibbity bopping people and everything like that. And I'm like, no, it's called energy work. What do you think Reiki is? It's not like, oh, it's literally you take your hands, you put them together, you feel the ball of energy, and then you apply it. Okay. But again, what people are scared of or what they've been taught for. Here's the thing is you got to keep an open mind. And here's the thing, you don't even have to keep an open mind, but you cannot demonize and slander and like this is where we're talking about hate crimes and all that other stuff, right? So this is why we're diving into this, because this is not some like, oh, like some random, I'm talking about like real ass criminals parading around behind the Bible, misaligning people's names, but not just that. I am talking about heinous crimes. And so here we are. We got to this point doing the magic and all this other stuff, right? But I was just waiting for all the astrology to be in my favor, right? So this is how we, if you listen to Abraham Hicks, I use so like she channels, Esther Hicks channels an entity called Abraham. But if you listen to me before, I don't like the word channeling because it implies, and he does embody, but it's not a possession. It's just it's a mental, like if I do mediumship, because I can talk to your ancestor like off, like I can talk to them like face to face, or I can have them like come in and then I have like a half brain, so like I can like actually interview them in my mind, so I can get their affectations, right? I can whatever, but I'm still embodied in my brain. It's just it's a different energetic channel. Is it explain? Okay. When I say they, I need y'all to know, like I have I call them my entourage, but my team, a team of guides. So like one helps me with my hair and makeup, all the other stuff. It could be grandmothers, whatever it is, right? And so when I say they said, like again, sounds a little woo, but I'm accurate AF. I'm excellent at what I do. I have an amazing reputation in my community. And so I just, I haven't been able to come out of the closet because of ongoing investigation. So now here we are, and we can spill all the beans and all the tea. What was I going to tell? They told you to tell. What was it? When I get in flow, all right. Well, we're here. If it's super important, they'll bring it back up at the right time. I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue though. Yes, I do. A lot of readers are like, oh my god, she drinks during her readings. Absolutely, to ground down, and honestly, to not let every cat out of this bag. Okay, honey. There's some things that still need to be kept to the imagination when we get to trial, unless you decide to take the plea bargain agreement. I don't know my legal jargon, not anymore. I know the ramifications though. Let's see here. So we have the little owl and we have the eastern oyster. So we've got a man, a cis-born man, okay? Because I am talking about, this is not like tarot and genders, whatever. This is a man, born ass man. Well, I mean, that is to be questioned, but I'm talking about like that he is in his awful feminine, okay, energy. So gimme, give me a titty, feed me, and then like manipulate the hell out of everybody and run around. And then we got little owl, which I don't. Little owls are scary, right? Their necks turn around, they fly by night. Owls are predators. Ooh. Okay, so because I was like, why is it? And it's like, I'm the little owl with the big eyes. This feminine, this born feminine, has been highly abused. There's a lot of SA all up in this. There's a lot of incest all up in this. There's a lot of abuse from this guy all up in there. Like I remember when, because people don't realize when I meet them, because I've been so traumatized. I have experienced and survived and thrived through so much physical, sexual, emotional abuse. So I pick up on people's, like, I don't even have to. It used to be like if I had to like be in a setting with them or whatever, but now I immediately pick up on their trauma. So when I met these two, I immediately saw him punching her in her while they were having intimate relations, like punching her where nobody could see. That's like in my, like I met them for like an hour. Y'all were here, and then everything popped off. Sir, ma'am, swap it, whatever it is. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna do, because I'm trying to keep these now. We're just gonna chop them up. Excuse me, nice and clean, so I can break them up. and take a break in between. Gotta get that self-care when you read. Here's the thing. When you get back into reading or you start reading, well, when you start reading, I remember when I started reading, I was eating like 3,000 calories a day and still losing weight and taking like 4 naps a day. When I got in the pick of cards, because I was doing Zodiac, I started doing pick of cards and it was the same freaking thing, but like even worse. Like it takes a lot out of you. You have to make sure you got sodium, you've got like actual sugars, that you need carbs. I'm telling you, if you want to eat carbs and you love rice and bread, start reading cards regularly. Through firefly. What is a firefly, right? That's what I love about these cards. Oh, they said tell them about the cards. Okay. So I told the people, if you haven't seen the one before, I'm using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. I have a big one, I have a little one. This is the pocket size deck, and I have two of them put together because when you're doing partner readings, it's really great to have doubles so that like you can see if someone's mirroring the other person or if they're like the exact opposite or anything like that. But it's funny because the firefly comes out and it's like I'm talking about what is a firefly? It has light, then it has to retreat. It has light, it has to retreat. The cards, especially when you start getting into animal, like nature type of cards and stuff like that, really are so literal. This is where I'm like, don't start with tarot. Tarot is confusing. It really, really is. It's really difficult. But when you start with like fortune telling cards or even your own written cards, and then you use tarot, it like opens it up. It's like breathes life into the story. And especially depending on the deck. So like this deck that I'm using is it's like one of the most like popular decks. I mean, it's like 10 years or no, probably like 5 years, 7 years, maybe that it's come out, maybe 10 years. Chris Ann's the Light Seers deck. It shuffles like a dream, but it's very inclusive. So it's great because it's like universal. It's got trans, dark, light, white, all of the things in there. So everybody feels included. But I have other decks where I'm like, I'm dealing with a masculine. I'm going to break out the masculine deck. Obviously, I don't need to do that. Well, this is gonna get juicy. All right, so we're just gonna do a quick because I'm trying to keep these to like maybe 15 minutes. We're gonna do a quick profile and see what I pick up. So I'm using the animal cards. That's it. The first card is gonna be how they present on the outside. The second card will be like who they are on the inside, and the third card will be like what's the scariest thing about them. Okay. So we're gonna start with the feminine on the left side. Okay, so we've got otter spirit. They're friendly, they're loving. You know, otters hold hands when they float downstream. They're all about family. They're like protective. They're kind of like the sweetest honey badgers known to man. So this is how the feminine presents on the outside. Let's see who she really is on the inside. We've got bear. Now, bear can mean a lot of things. So get the third one, context. So I usually will get them all in three, but like I'm trying to be as transparent. The parent. Okay. Now I see why. Because we have a fourth card here. So I'm going to show this to you. So here, okay. So this is, I'm friendly, I'm loving, I'm eager, I'm happy, super cute, like all the things, right? Like, and then we've got this look at the energy between these cards, who they are on the outside and how they are on the inside, like behind closed doors. This is how they really are, right? A bear will like sit on you. A bear will this is like berserker bear. So this isn't like, you want to have that protection and all of that other the good qualities, but when it's compared, here's the thing: is this is why you got to take your cards and read them like sentences and not card for card. Is I've got octopus and unicorn, and they came out. I always look at the placement of the cards. I won't touch the placement of the cards. I can't even do. I try and say, oh, I'm not going to out yet. A lot of people are like, I can't. I'm just not going to take reversals this read. I can't unsee a reversal. It's you got 78 cards times it by 2. I'm terrible at math, and you have that many more interpretations of the cards. So like if you're not reading reversals, you ain't living, baby. Okay, so we've got it's this swapping that's interesting. It's like I'm getting illusion magic too, right? Oh gosh, with the octopus here, it's like this person doesn't want to work. right? They don't want to work for anything. It's like, and they're like fine, worse qualities, fine with being mediocre. This is mediocrity. This is someone that doesn't want to do anything. They want everything. Oh, I was going to say everyone to do everything for them. They want everything. Very materialistic. I'm not a unicorn, but God forbid they come across the unicorn, right? Now you get like berserker. Oh, I'm getting berserker bear. Do you know that like in Russia, they like, I think they like gave bears, they weaponized like these huge Siberian bears and like gave them LSD or something. Okay, this person might be like, I'm getting like heavier drugs now, psilocybin. So I'm getting a lot of like plant and occult medicine. That's weird. I say that's weird because I have herbs in my candles, but I'm getting like someone like eating mushrooms along with some other stuff to like make them skinny or I don't know, like some like weird kitchen magic Ozempic or something. Like snatch my waist, but they're like eating like squirrel poo and a fucking goji berry. I don't know. I'm getting so much off of this card because there's so much in there, right? Like, oh, I'm also getting like rage. This person waits. Yeah, lies in wait, hibernates, gets all the information, and then just like attacks. Because look at the energy of this card. It's like, like I'm a sweetheart, I'm a lover bug, I'm a this, that, the other. And really, they're like, say one thing. I bet this person was an awful bully in high school. This is like Mean Girl, like what's her name, like to the nth degree. I'm getting savage, like ooh, I'm also getting stabbing. I am. I'm getting some like prison girl. I'm getting Lolita. Ooh, ciao. She was sleeping with the teachers. I heard several abortions. They said several. Well, I guess that's not very Christian, is it? Okay. So let's get, this is getting long. Let's get to the next one. Guess we're opening things up, cracking them wide open. All right, let's get to our Eastern oyster in reverse. Man, child. Ah. First of all, he's bisexual. We got the dolphin. This is the most sexual card. I mean, look at it. It's the most phallic card. This is the sexual. It's the first, you saw where it fell, right? It came out like, I can take it or I can leave it. Ooh. So this person's like wagging it to everyone that'll look. And I can tell you, I've seen this person. You're a fucking troll. And no, it's not because of your skin color. I actually love black men. I love all men that are kind and lovely. Like I'm a pansexual. I think they call it that. Like I love kind, good people. Like I'm attracted to or sapio, right? Intelligence. Like looks don't do it, but like when somebody like this, who's with I'm gonna say this person's very very attractive. Somebody like this is running around, hoeing around on someone like that. I mean they've got their thing right, and we're gonna dig into that, but. I guess he's trying to get it wherever he can. They said he looks good on his knees. Mm. Don't worry, I got another one cracked open. I'm into this. I told you it was coming. Didn't believe it. All right, let's see. What's the next card? Ooh, he likes to talk a lot. Oh yeah, because he's emasculated. We got deer in reverse, and first of all, deer like how sensitive they hear everything, they know everything, they see everything. They're so in tune, right? And then you have horse here in reverse. This person does not feel. Oh, and you see, like it's yeah, King of Pentacles. So he may, water there, but I'm like, I don't know what his birthday is, but this is two Earth signs. I'm also getting like a mom and dad kind of situation here. I don't know what that is. There's something here. I think he like embodied. I don't know. I'm like, because this is a very feminine trait, and this is actually a very feminine card. It's got it flips. It's like he flips back and forth depending on who he's with. I'm getting deer in headlights. Scared stiff. This masculine's hiding something. And I don't think it's just the 8, as I see the 8 right here. The 8 baby mamas. The 9 baby mamas, the 8 other children. He's hiding something. Ooh. Mm. Getting like family, incest, rape, brothers, sister-in-laws, mother-in-laws. Family, children, all up in the glory. So, all right. I'm like, you see my like, yeah, that's the family secret. That's what nobody knows. Like this, it's systematic to keep them under control. They do this. Oh my gosh, yeah. Spider in reverse. You're like, what does that mean? What do you think of a spider that's in reverse? Most people don't like a spider in the upright. Most negative, scary trait. Ooh, this person is falling apart. I'm actually getting like this. Well, the cards like mental, like the network. The network is unraveling. Here we go. I think we found the rat. He's unraveling the network behind the scenes. I'm like hearing claps, 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 claps. Here's your mole. Because he knows how bad this is. And he is trying to be the first one out. Oh, I told you it was a juicy Lucy. He is unraveling. He's like trying to unknit the blame. Oh, the blame. I was gonna say the baby blanket, the blame blanket. Retreat, retreat, retreat. I'm like, it's too late. The fact that I can talk about this, it's already too late. All of the evidence has been gathered, including the beer. We're gonna leave this here. Oh, hello. Not hello. Goodbye. We're gonna catch you on the flip. I gotta like eat a little bit, burn a little bit, like hydrate a little bit. Right? Balance, right? Integration, recreation, moderation. But if you're interested in any of my reads, definitely check out the Beacons link down there or any of my apothecary stuff like my earrings. I don't have the earrings up yet. I think I don't know. I gotta figure that out. I might just do like I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like I said. But as you can tell, these take a lot of energy, which means they burn a lot of carbs. I'm gonna go eat some carbs, baby. And yeah, I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next read. Bye.